Archangel Michael says, there is a sound moving through the spirit realm right now, a sound that only the chosen can hear. That sound is the rustling of a letter, sealed by divine hands and marked with your name. It is coming, and nothing will remain the same after it touches your fingers. They never wanted you to read this. They did everything in their power to delay it, to hide it, to keep it locked away in an old drawer where no light would ever touch it. But divine authority has overridden their resistance, and now the time has come. Your name has been called 3 times before the throne. The vibration of it shook foundations in places you've never been. The letter you are about to receive was prophesied long before you took your first breath. This letter is not ordinary. It holds the final truth about everything you suspected but were never given answers for. Someone you once trusted signed it but never sent it, because they were afraid of what you'd do with the truth. Now, heaven has chosen to release it into your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, this letter will arrive wrapped in silence but erupt like thunder in your soul. You might not even recognize its power until it's too late to unread what your eyes will see. It carries the decision of someone who gave up everything just to protect you. There are hands that are shaking right now because they know this letter is coming to you. They know once you see it, you'll have no more doubts about who really stood for you and who stood against you. It will rip masks off faces you once smiled at and expose shadows you once shared your light with. You'll feel it before it arrives. You'll dream of it. A restless stirring will wake you up at 3 a.m., and your heart will whisper, something is coming. That's not just a feeling. It's a warning and a preparation. The letter is already on its way. It has crossed borders, been through hidden archives, survived the manipulation of people who almost destroyed your name. But now, it has broken through. Type Amen to get blessing 444. It's not just paper, it's a scroll of judgment and reward. Every word in it has been preserved and coded with truths they didn't want you to understand. You will. The handwriting on it may feel familiar. That's because someone close to your life wrote it long ago but never had the courage to hand it over. They were waiting for the right moment. That moment is now. This letter may look aged, maybe even torn at the edges, but its timing is flawless. It arrives exactly when your soul is ready to hear it. Not a minute too soon, not a moment too late. The truth is, you were being prepared all along. That's why the pain felt endless. That's why people walked away. Because if they had stayed, they would have intercepted the message. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The one who wrote it cried over it. They held it close to their chest and whispered your name over and over again before sealing it. But fear held them back. They feared that if you knew what they wrote, everything would change. And it will. Because this isn't a letter of apology, it's a letter of release, of confirmation, of power. You'll learn that you were never crazy. That the feeling of betrayal you tried to ignore was real. That the promises you thought were broken had never even been made to you in honesty. You'll read lines that will shake your memory. You'll hear names you forgot and recognize stories that you lived but never understood. And then, clarity will come like a storm. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The one who delivered it might not be who you expect. It may come from a stranger, a clerk, a neighbor, or a courier who doesn't know what they carry. But the moment they hand it over, their eyes will shift, they'll feel it too. You will hesitate to open it. You might hold it for hours, even days, unsure of what waits behind the fold. But your hands will know when the time is right. Inside, you will find an answer about someone who left you. Someone you believed forgot you. But the letter will reveal they never truly left, you were being protected from something far greater. The envelope has layers. It's sealed in ink, but it carries a spiritual force that breaks curses. Yes, this letter will set you free from what your bloodline carried in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, you were chosen to read it, not just for yourself but for those who never had the voice to say it aloud. For those who died without the truth being told. For those who watched in silence. This is not a moment to be taken lightly. A divine wind has passed over your life, and this letter is the evidence. It is proof that your pain was not ignored, and your name was not forgotten. The content inside may hurt at first. But what follows will be liberation. You will know who used your name in a deal, who wrote you off, and who regretted it for the rest of their life. The words written are not just revelations, they are instructions. And once you follow them, your whole life will shift. A door will open that no man can close. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Someone who lied about you is afraid of this moment. They knew it would come. They prayed it never would. They once held this letter and were supposed to destroy it. But something stopped them, something divine. And now, you'll hold it instead. Your ancestors are watching this moment unfold. They knew this day would come, and they've whispered through time to lead you here. The message is part of your destiny. Don't fear the truth it contains. Don't let your heart run from the weight of the information. What you read is your power. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The life you were meant to live has been delayed by secrets. But once you open this letter, acceleration will begin. Miracles will no longer trickle, they'll flood. This is why people have treated you differently. This is why you felt excluded, targeted, tested, and watched. Because deep down, your spirit was carrying a vibration that others couldn't handle. You will see a signature you didn't expect. It will shock you. It might even enrage you. But after the emotion passes, a deeper peace will settle in. One that says, I knew it all along. And you'll be able to walk away from every person who doubted you with your head held high. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Someone you once helped in silence has added their voice to this letter. Their words will appear like a sudden paragraph, added in a different ink, but their spirit is clean. They wanted you to know what really happened when you weren't around. You'll learn that a financial inheritance was once meant for you, but someone redirected it. You'll also find out who signed off on that injustice. It's all there. You'll also read about a person who fought for you behind the scenes, someone you thought abandoned you. Their name will give you chills. They were always watching over you. This letter is not just about the past. It's a map to your future. Once you read it, you'll know exactly where you're supposed to go next. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You'll discover that someone from another country once searched for you. That your name had crossed oceans. That you were closer to meeting a destiny-altering connection than you ever realized. This revelation might cause you to cry. And that's okay. Because tears are sacred when they carry healing. You are not the person they made you believe you were. You are far more. And this letter proves it. You will see references to events you never spoke about. Conversations you thought were private will appear in print. Because heaven heard it all. Type Amen to get blessing 111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, nothing can stop this delivery now. The spiritual embargo over your life has been lifted. You are stepping into the truth zone. This letter may arrive through the mail, through email, or even a handwritten note passed by someone unexpected. Pay attention to anything that feels unusual. It might be the sign. There is someone pacing right now, anxious about your reaction when you read it. Because once you do, the control they had over your narrative will vanish. You are stepping into the moment that will redefine your identity, your inheritance, and your influence. Type Amen to get blessing 121. The letter might mention a house. A property that was once promised to you. One that was hidden in legal paperwork and left unattended. It may speak of a name change, a birth record, or a document you never saw. These are the keys to unlock what was spiritually locked up. Once you read it, someone will try to reach you. They will pretend it's a coincidence. But they'll know you know. They'll try to be kind, even generous. But they're not coming with good intentions. They're coming because they fear your power now. Type Amen to get blessing 000. Don't respond emotionally. Let wisdom lead. This letter isn't just for your heart, it's for your legacy. You'll find a date inside it. That date is important. That's when the shift begins. Protect this letter. Do not let just anyone see it. It's sacred. The spiritual realm celebrates this release. You were meant to rise after this moment. And now, nothing can hold you down. Type Amen to get blessing 369. Your life is not just shifting, it's transforming. This letter will become your proof, your protection, and your passport. Get ready. The moment this letter is opened, a chain reaction begins in the spirit realm. Forces that once plotted against your progress will crumble. The truth it carries will silence voices that spoke lies in places you couldn't reach. Someone who thought you'd never find out what they did will feel their heart sink. They will sense the shift before you say a word. Because spiritually, they will know, you now hold the evidence that sets you free. This isn't revenge. This is divine correction. This is justice written on paper, carried through time, untouched by manipulation. You were marked for restoration, and this letter is the signal. Heaven's stamp is already on it. The moment you read it, chains will fall off. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Archangel Michael says, this letter contains names of people who smiled at you but held secrets in their mouth. It reveals meetings that took place behind your back. It uncovers decisions made in boardrooms and family circles where your chair was intentionally removed. But their silence could not stop the truth from arriving. And now, it is yours to read and rise from. You will never walk the same path again after this. You'll understand why certain blessings were delayed. You'll see how someone redirected energy and favor meant for you. But now, all of it returns multiplied. This is spiritual restoration in motion. You are not begging for what was lost, you're inheriting what was always yours. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. You will recognize phrases in the letter that mirror your own thoughts from years ago. That's because your spirit already knew the truth, it just needed confirmation. This is not just validation, it's elevation. Don't let your emotions control your next steps. You are about to be pulled into rooms you were once excluded from. You are about to see respect where there was rejection. Someone in your family knew about this letter. But they kept it from you to protect themselves, not you. Their fear kept you in confusion. Now that fear has no place. Now the truth breathes freely. Now you will walk with the strength of knowledge. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There's a symbol drawn inside the letter. It may look like a signature or an old seal, but it's more than that. It's a mark of divine protection that ensures this letter could never truly be destroyed. Even if it was burned, torn, or rewritten, heaven stored a version untouched. And this version is what you are about to receive. The final, honest, holy version. Inside you'll find the identity of someone who tried to switch destinies. They attempted to make your life their own. But their name will now stand beside yours as proof that no manipulation lasts forever. Their guilt will become heavy, their influence will shrink, and your power will rise without resistance. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. This letter is your turning point. You've waited, you've suffered, and you've carried the weight of not knowing. But the wait is over. Inside this envelope is a story your soul already knows. You will not be shocked, but you will be activated. That's what truth does, it wakes you up. You are about to be offered what you once lost. Money, relationships, property, love, it's all circling back with divine force. You won't have to fight for it. You will simply walk forward with the letter in your hand, and the path will part like the sea. The same places that closed their doors on you will now open without a knock. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the protection over you has tripled. That's why the delivery of this letter could not be stopped. Dark forces tried to misplace it, delay it, erase it, but light has no expiration date. This letter is soaked in intercession. Angels have whispered over it. Every word is wrapped in spiritual oil. You are not reading words, you are reading prophecy. And prophecy is active, it moves, it speaks, it reshapes lives. This letter will set off an alarm in the heart of someone who tried to bind you. They will sense their time is up. And they will try one last attempt to manipulate your emotions. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Don't give them the chance. The truth you now hold is your shield. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You will feel a supernatural lightness after reading it. Your chest will feel like it's been opened. That's freedom. Your dreams will change. Your thoughts will sharpen. Your purpose will reignite. This letter is not just your closure, it's your commission. It's your assignment being reactivated with divine urgency. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Inside the letter are 3 things you weren't expecting. 1. A confession. 2. A promise that was never fulfilled. 3. A spiritual inheritance. All of them were waiting for this moment. All of them are now in your possession. There may be a request written in the final lines. Don't ignore it. That request will be the key that opens the final door. It may involve forgiveness, or action, or letting go. But obey it. Your obedience here is your passage to unshakable favor. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. This is not a letter that you read and forget. It's one you keep close, one that your spirit reads again and again, even in silence. Every time you look at it, you will feel a fresh wave of clarity. Every time you hold it, you will remember you are not forgotten. The person who feared your strength the most is about to lose their grip. Because the only thing holding you back was the missing truth. And now, you have it. It's okay to cry. It's okay to take time to absorb it all. But do not look back after reading it. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your new life starts here. You will feel the energy in your home change. You'll notice unexpected phone calls and emails coming through. That's the shift beginning. Favor will chase you. Resources will locate you. The people who left will look back in disbelief. You won't have to say a word. Your peace will be louder than any explanation. This letter will become your new silence, one that roars with power. The one who once mocked your pain will now witness your rise. And they will know that you were never without protection. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. This letter carries the closing of a karmic cycle. Years of spiritual warfare, confusion, betrayal, manipulation, they all end here. The letter is your spiritual verdict: you win. Not because of revenge, but because of divine justice. Now that it is in your hands, take the next step. The blessing isn't just in reading it, it's in believing what it says about you. The most important thing written inside it is this: you were always chosen. You were always enough. You were always destined to rise. Type Amen to get blessing 909. And now, it's time. Walk forward with your head high and your hands open. You're not just receiving a letter, you're receiving a divine activation. This is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your rise. Read the letter. Accept the truth. Let it change your life. Archangel Michael says, the atmosphere around you will begin to feel charged the moment the letter comes into your presence. Even before you read it, the spiritual world will respond. Light will begin to push out every shadow that has lingered near your destiny. This shift will not go unnoticed. Those who once spoke casually about you will suddenly grow silent. They will feel something has changed, and they will not understand how or why. It is because the truth is now walking with you. You no longer carry confusion, you carry confirmation. And that confirmation is enough to turn silence into strength. Type Amen to get blessing 646. Some people will try to reach you with flattery. They will pretend they never turned their backs on you. But the letter reveals their true hearts. Do not be fooled by their sudden kindness. It is not love, it is fear. They know that with truth in your hands, you are unstoppable. You don't need to confront them. The letter will do the speaking. It carries a vibration that will expose hearts without words. Your silence, now informed with divine truth, is more powerful than any argument. Let your peace speak for you. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. This letter will also activate spiritual gifts that were hidden in you. As your eyes read its words, dormant abilities will begin to wake. Dreams will intensify. Visions will sharpen. You may begin to recall things from childhood that never made sense until now. That's because your soul is aligning with the knowledge it was once denied. Now, you will understand why you always felt different. Your journey has not been easy, but it has been sacred. Every scar, every silence, every separation was preparing you for the power you are now about to walk in. This letter is not just paper, it is permission. Permission to stop shrinking, stop apologizing, and stop hiding your light. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Inside it, a prophecy is fulfilled. A secret wish someone once had for your future has now been released. And with it, a wave of healing. You are not the victim they wanted you to believe you were. You are the revelation they feared would awaken. And now that you are awake, everything changes. Don't ignore the subtle signs. A number repeating, a bird landing close, a soft wind brushing your face, these are confirmations that the message is divine. Even as you walk into rooms, people will sense something different in you. That's the letter's effect. It rewrites your energy. Type Amen to get blessing 7007. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There is a specific phrase written in the letter. When you see it, your entire body will react. You might cry. You might tremble. But you will know. It was meant for you. That phrase is the key. The key to a door you've been trying to open for years. It unlocks access to clarity, and clarity is wealth. A relationship that broke your spirit will be mentioned. You will finally learn what truly happened, and why. The letter will not lie. The one who betrayed you still watches from afar, haunted by guilt. But it is too late for them. You now walk in divine protection. Type Amen to get blessing 404. There will be mention of a dream you had years ago. A strange but vivid vision you never forgot. That dream was real. The letter confirms it. Someone tried to cover the truth with charm and distractions. But Spirit cannot be fooled. And now, Spirit has delivered what was hidden. You may read the letter once and feel overwhelmed. That's okay. Fold it. Rest. Come back to it. With each reading, it will reveal more. Some truths inside were layered. The more your spirit heals, the more the deeper meanings will unlock. Type Amen to get blessing 818. This letter will shift your finances. There may be information inside about a delayed inheritance, lost wages, or stolen opportunity. It is about to return. You'll be directed to someone who can help you recover what is yours. They were waiting for the right time to appear. Now they will come forward. Trust that not everything needs to be handled by you alone. Divine help is being assigned. Earthly allies will rise. The wealth that was blocked is now on its way. And the person who tried to claim it in your name will be publicly exposed. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. You'll notice changes in your body as well. Lightness in your chest. Better sleep. Stronger intuition. That is the energy of truth restoring your health. Pain that had no explanation will begin to fade. Mental fog will lift. Clarity will return in waves. You are now operating from a higher frequency. One that draws what is meant for you and repels what is not. Someone you once loved will try to return after you read this letter. But this time, you will not be confused. You will see clearly. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. They may tell you they've changed. That they regret everything. But you will know whether to walk away or give grace, not from emotion, but from knowing. The words in this letter will give you that power. To choose without fear. To move without guilt. To stand without apology. Even your enemies will feel the shift. Their attacks will stop not because they care, but because they can't touch what is now protected. Your elevation will be so visible, even strangers will speak of it. You are about to be known, not for what you suffered, but for what you survived. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. There is a final instruction in the letter. It may be short. It may seem simple. But don't overlook it. It will say something like, "It's your time now." Or, "You were always the one." That phrase holds the door. Repeat it to yourself. Say it aloud. Let it sink in. That instruction is your activation. From the moment you obey it, the atmosphere around you will start bending in your favor. Doors will swing open. Delays will collapse. Acceleration will begin. Type Amen to get blessing 1991. Archangel Michael says, this letter is your final reminder, you are never alone. Even when others left, heaven stayed. The angels have watched you cry over things you didn't understand. They heard the words you whispered into your pillow. And now they have answered. This is your season of reversal. Of recovery. Of reward. You are not the same. Every step you take from this point is covered in divine clarity. No more begging. No more questioning. You walk now with the authority of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 3344. The chapter they tried to erase has been rewritten in your favor. The ending is no longer tragedy, it is triumph. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Let them gossip. You have no more energy for explanations. Business card sent by the highest hand. And it says, they tried to silence you. But I wrote you back.